Good morning. Today in English, we're looking at contractions. So these are words that have been squashed together and use an apostrophe to show where the missing letters are. So apostrophes are shown where letters are missing from the word, and actually you use them all the time, probably without even thinking about it. So you might say things like, I'm going to play outside now, or you're my best friend, or oh no, I haven't finished my English yet. So the contractions that you would have used in there, things like I'm, or you're, or haven't, things like would have, couldn't, they're all contractions. They're words that are made up of two words that have been squashed together. And the way we show that some of the letters are missing is we use an apostrophe, a flying comma. So it's very small. It's as if you've drawn a comma on the line, just a little full stop with a tail, but we do it flying in the sky. The words that have the apostrophe in them, they're all contractions. And the apostrophe, like I've said, just stands for any of the letters that we've taken out. Sometimes it's just one letter. Sometimes it's more. It could be two, maybe three. And sometimes you need to rearrange the word a little bit of the contracted word, good old English language, so that the word actually makes sense. So will not, for example, we wouldn't, there's a contraction, will not becomes won't. So you have to rejig the words, the letter. So top tip, when you're having a look at these, look really carefully at where the apostrophe goes. Because make sure you're putting the apostrophe where the letters you've taken out should have been. You don't put the apostrophe before or after. That's really, really important. So, for example, here we have the word I am. And if we squish it together, you can see I've taken out the letter A. And so the apostrophe goes in there to make I'm. So that's where the missing letter would have been, the A, and that's where the apostrophe goes. Here we have the word have not. So if I squish it together, it would become haven't. So like there. So actually, those two would squish together a bit closer. So the N and the E would actually go closer together. And the apostrophe would go here, where I've taken away the O. Okay? So have a go what I've set you today. Have a look on Shobi. You're going to do an exercise in your the CGP book, an exercise on there, and then I've set you some another piece of work as well. There's a BBC bite-sized video to have a look at, which just gives you a little bit more information. But hopefully you'll have fun doing these. If you want to, get some strips of paper and have a go at doing. Helping with the right way up. Have a go at doing them yourself, just to get an idea of which letters you're taking out. Do it. It's quite good fun, really. You can also do it with Lego pieces. Make up the words if you're allowed to. Write the words, two words on whole pieces of Lego, and then you can do the contraction underneath. Have a look on, if you just Google those, there's some different ideas on Pinterest, or just Google it. Lego for contractions. There's lots of things out there. If you just want to have a bit more of a practical approach, then do. Okay, have some fun with contractions.